I was simply describing what's called the Anava Mala, right? Where there are 3 malas, right? And mala means impurity. And our goal is to become nirmala or vimala, beyond all impurities. But what does it mean to say it's impure? It's not a moral castigation. It means that your true nature is obscured, okay? Mm-hmm. So then we have to ask, what is your true nature? And in fact, there is no difference between, in this case, using your metaphor, Shakespeare, the Hamlet play, and Hamlet as a character within the play. All of that is part of the intelligence that is Shakespeare himself, or itself, if you will, right? Where did Shakespeare get his intelligence from? That also was the will of God delivering that inspiration. And Shakespeare took dictation, and he would admit that, and even says as much in his sonnets. So there's a reception of that information in which there is indeed non-duality between the playwright, the play, and the character, and the actor of the character. But what's important, if the actor is going to play the character accurately, the actor must know he or she is not the character, right? If the actor actually believes he's Hamlet, and he thinks that when he's off stage as well as on, he's a bit psychotic. And his Hamlet will not be accurate to Shakespeare, but will become his own imaginary interpretation. Mm-hmm. So it is only when there is an appreciation for that supreme intelligence that is the creative power that is unfolding as your character that you can play that character with perfection. And you play it with perfection because you realize you are formless awareness that is the receptacle of the infinite intelligence that is being funneled into the body and becoming embodied. But what becomes embodied is still bodiless presence. And form is just an appearance within the formless. The whole cosmos is an appearance within the eternal presence that is formless and beyond space and time. It's an appearance within that in which certain truths can be symbolically unfolded and manifested very dramatically by the apparent characters who enact the unfoldment of, we could say, a mystery play, a morality play, a tragicomedy, all of the various idioms of human dramas are combined in this fabulous masterpiece that is beyond the capacity even of a Shakespeare or of an infinite number of Shakespeares. Like monkeys typing on the typewriter could never type out God's script. Which is filled with unprecedented and unpredictable surprises and beauty and joy to the point of it being unimaginable and even inconceivable to the mind of a character who is an appearance within it. It's that totality of the significance of the drama that we are also to play as the audience of the drama. That's the level of the mirror in which the appearances are the images that appear, and that's where the play appears. But when you remain in that detached and perfect state of fulfillment and completion, then you are in a state of both patience and poise. And in every moment, your response to any event that is occurring will be one of total accuracy, beauty, goodness, compassion, purity, love, and empowerment. And that wisdom that manifests through your presence and your being then has a knock-on effect on the entire energy field and fills all the players with the inspiration of the true essence of their role in its perfection when every being is manifest in their true nature as God consciousness. And then the play itself shifts from a scene in Kali Yuga to a scene in Sat Yuga, in a kingdom of heaven. The play enters a new act in which the culmination of all of the yearning and striving of the human spirit for freedom and for beauty and for the unfoldment of our latent powers of miraculous manifestation all become realized. And it is this moment in which the fulfillment of both the playwright's intention and the character and the actor's fulfillment as the completion of the journey through time and space, as that heroic player who is able to create and manifest a character worthy of the imagination and beauty of the mind of God and the heart of God. And that is the role that we are assigned to play. And so that perfection is your natural state if your ego will not get triggered by projections and sanskaras. And then the enactment will always be in accord with the Tao and in perfect alignment with the will of God.